Hindsight is 2020. We all know this to be true. When we look back on the past and things that have happened, we can see how if we'd have taken different actions, if we'd have taken a different approach, if we'd have just listened a little bit more or acted in a different manner, we would have had different results. But we see that from the past. We see that because we can look at that instance and it's like we're not there, we're here, but we see what's happening there. And hindsight is 2020 is something that you need to bring into your daily life, because when you're inside of what's going on in your life, you can miss so much. You can just it's like being in a storm and not being able to see all around you, but the storm's coming and there's things here and there's things there, but you can't see because you're in this storm. And a lot of times, to bring yourself out so that you can see what you need to see to take the right actions, you have to be more prepared. Prepared for those daily things. You have to have the daily habits that make you prepared for the storm so that when you're in the storm, you can actually see. And sometimes you need a coach. You need someone to come to you and help you see what's going on in your storm. And that's very helpful. But sometimes you just need to be prepared. And you get prepared by taking daily actions. And one of the daily actions that I believe will help you in times of a storm is Drew's reminders. So if I break down all 6 reminders, I could tell you how they could help you in a storm. So let me give you an example. Decisively Intent. It's one of my reminders. And basically, it's a reminder about the actions you need to take every day so that you can get the results that you want out of life. Specifically, Decisively Intent talks about being intentional in the actions that you take every day. Some people call it a to-do list. So you can glorify it as, oh, this is a to-do list. This is what I'm going to get done today. But as you practice being decisively intent daily, you may start out with a to-do list. And you may just start to write a few things. And then the next day you're writing a few things. But then maybe on that 4th, 5th day, you start to say, okay, I'm writing a to-do list, but what do I really desire? What do I really want to get done? So I start to think, yes, I want this to-do list, but I want these actions to really be impactful in the things that I want to get done. I want to be decisively intent. So I just don't want to take actions to be taking them. I want to be intentional with those actions because my intent is to get the desires that I want. So what it does is it makes you take a step back and say, okay, wait a minute. What do I really want? Is what I'm doing what I really want? Are these actions going to get me what I really want? I'm taking myself away and outside of what's going on today and taking a step back and looking at things from a bigger picture. I'm getting that hindsight. I'm getting prepared for that storm. Because if I don't do that, what will I do? I'll just do things. And I'll do them on a superficial level. I won't get deep into it. And a year could go by. 2 years could go by. And because I was only on that superficial level, I didn't get the things that I desired. I didn't get where I needed to be. But because if I daily look at this, then I start to challenge myself, I get a little deeper. And I say, wait a minute. Before I write this to-do list, let me acknowledge what I want. So I will look at my relationships and I'll look at them and say, what do I want out of this relationship? I want to be loved. But in order for me to be loved, I have to love myself. So what can I do today to improve the way that I love myself? What can I do? What actions can I take? What thoughts can I have? If it's about my finances, I may say I want this $1 million dream, but what am I doing today to prepare myself for that $1 million dream? When it comes to my career, I may say I want to be the director, the VP, but what am I doing today to help prepare me to be the director, the VP? So that when the opportunity comes, I don't get lucky, I'm just prepared. So to me, that pulls me away from the current situation, lets me see how things really are, then lets me act to make them the way I want them to be. Which is, like I said, similar to that whole hindsight is 2020. The only problem is that hindsight is in the past. What you're doing right now affects the future. So that's what decisively intent means to me. That's how I can help you. I can go through all the rest of the reminders, but I want to give you an example. Don't just say hindsight 2020. Bring it into the now. Take action now for your future. But pull yourself away from what's going on right now and really reflect on what do you want to get done. And then prepare yourself to make it happen. That's Drew's Reminders. Have a great week.